Again guys, girls, yeah, this is the next part of the smart home demo. So we've got the Xiaomi Mi Air Purifier here. I haven't actually paired this up at home yet, so this is the first time, so anything could happen on the video, so we'll just see how things go. So the first thing you want to do with your air purifier when you get it is read the instructions. I'm not going to go through all the instructional things right now. I don't think there's any point to do that. But yeah, just read through the instructions. It's very basic. You've got to unpack the filter, lock the filter into place. Once that's done, connect the power and power on. So we do that on the top button here, which brings the LED. Hopefully you can see this on the camera. It's actually set on auto currently. But in terms of the smart home app, which I'm just showing you here, I don't have the air purifier added here yet. So what I need to do is click in the top right hand corner on the plus, and then I'm going to search for Purifier. But in this case the smart home app has actually found this already. So all we need to do is just press on that, and it's going to start now trying to talk to the air purifier. So just give that a minute or two. Just click next. This bit needs my Wi-Fi, so just give me a second out of shot and I'll just put the password in. Okay, so that's the password in there now, so we'll just click on next, and now the phone's going to try and talk to my Xiaomi mini router, as you can see, and it's just going to search now to try and find the purifier and communicate and pair the two things up with the network. This process can take up to a minute to 2 minutes. When I tried it in the office the other day, it was very quick, but we'll see how this goes. As I said, this is the first time it's been connected at home, so you may experience the same kind of issue, but you know, persevere with it. There is a reset function. We may have to do that, so it could be quite useful just to show you on the video. You do get prompts on the screen as well if it's taking longer than expected to find any of the smart devices. So in this case it hasn't actually found it. So there is some reset instructions, unfortunately in Chinese, and it covers the camera, the purifier, the smart plug. So what we're actually going to do right now is the power button and the back reset button trick. So I'm just going to put my phone down and we'll give that a go and then press retry in a second. What you're looking for when you do a reset on this is you press the power and the reset key on the back together simultaneously. Hold those down for about 5 seconds and you should hear like a DD, just like that sound there. Then release the two keys and that's the device reset. So I'm just going to click retry once more, and hopefully this time it's going to find it straight away. And again, just put the password in. So it's trying to connect up again. Just found a connection. Let's hope this time it finds it. Okay, so this is just asking us to just press any key just to confirm it's us, and that's paired now. So that was just essentially just like, hey, ping me, I just want to ensure this is the correct device, and once that's done it'll tell you connected successfully. Just click completed, and there you go, there's the purifier. Hopefully just bring us into shot. You can see that on the top here. So if we click on the purifier now, we've actually got some functions which are telling us the indoor air quality is actually excellent and it's 42. But on the bottom we also have the functions for power, automatic night mode, like a quiet mode so you can sleep at night, or a full-on high-speed mode as well. So on automatic mode, as you can hear it switch out there, and it's on auto now. if I switch it back to nighttime mode, that will switch the LED here and indicate that it has been switched. The high power mode, which I'm going to put on now, is really loud, so I'm not going to talk while this goes on, but check it out. So if you can actually imagine having this thing in your house and the air is really bad, you would stick it on this mode, but the fact you can control it from your phone is really cool. So if you're in the office, let's get this back on auto. Just switch it back to automatic now. But yeah, if you're in the office and you just want to monitor your house, say your wife or your family's coming home and you're going to be late home and you see that the air is really bad in there, you can switch this on from wherever you are. You know, as long as it's connected to power or connected to one of these things, you can pretty much control it. So it's pretty awesome in terms of, you know, keeping your lifestyle and yourself healthy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. The other things on this, as you can see here, you can see all my location information, but that's okay. So it tells me the location of the air purifier. So if you have several of these, you can monitor the different locations. The air quality index, which I said before, is 49. The particulate matter in the air, any nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide, it gives all of those readings, so it's really useful. So just okay out of that. And again, you've also got in here the filter health as well, so 100% in this case. Filters generally last about 160 days on normal use, but you know, if you're in a heavy polluted atmosphere, that's going to be reduced significantly, so bear that in mind. You have all the different settings on here, so we can unpair the device. It tells you if there's any new firmware available for it. There is. You can share this with family, you can share it with other Xiaomi accounts, the same as any of the other smart devices. So if it happens that you've got an account and your wife or your girlfriend or your friend's got an account, you can share that as long as you have their Xiaomi account information, and they can control and see your devices, so bear that in mind as well. So if you do share something like a camera, don't be running around with no clothes on, because people will be able to see if it's shared. So yeah, that's just the one to bear in mind. But if you do share the device, all you've got to do, as I said, you've just got to put in the account details here, confirm it, that person gets a message, they confirm that device gets listed in their smart home app. So be careful who you add it to, basically is what I'm saying. In settings as well, you can turn off the LED lights on the front of the air purifier. Just give that a minute and that's gone out now. The sound settings can also be switched off, so if you don't want to hear it beeping when you do anything like put the lights back on, like I just have there, no sound. But if I put sound settings back on, you can hear the sound there. There's also other things on here, exception notifications. If anything abnormal should happen, you'll get a notification telling you that something's not right and you need to check it out. And that's where the small lens camera comes in really useful. So if you've got the home monitored with a small lens camera, you can actually check and just make sure physically if everything's okay. You know, it could be that there's been like a little fire, electrical fire or whatever, and you know, you could use that to check very quickly and then respond to it. You've also got timer settings, so you can automatically open it on a specific time range or close it at a specific time range. So it's useful from a point of view if you're at work and you don't want this running if you're not home, but you want to have it running before you get home, so you can set timers to do all of that stuff, and it's useful for not wasting too much electricity as well. So that's basically the demo of the air purifier. If anyone's got any questions about it, you know, feel free to ask. You also have 3 different power levels here, which I didn't show you. So there's the low range, which is again a low power mode. There's a medium range, which is mid power mode, and then there's the high power mode, which we demoed before, which is just really insanely loud when you're in the room with it. So this is probably something that you would want to switch on if there was bad air and you weren't in that room. You'd want to clear the air out before you went in there, so it was safe and, you know, habitable to be in there. So that's the end of that demo. I'm just going to go ahead and use the app now just to shut down the air purifier. And there you go, it's off. So it's very convenient, as I said, this app. It controls all of the smart home stuff, so there's no disparate apps required. It just gives you full control straight away of these devices which have been showing you here. So thanks for watching the air purifier demo. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook or G+.